Steve Clark's Tartan Army's team for the header against Greece here is in. Welcome back. The double header, shall I say? But let's just talk about it, right?
Hold on, it's a single header.
Oh, I know. Well, it's part two. It's part two of the double header.
Yeah, but you would never refer to something as a double header when the first
You know what, right?
half the head's already happened.
Well, my head's gone because Kenny Mcclean's in the starting 11, right? That's the gist there.
Mcclean!
I wish it was John, but I don't think we're going to see Bruce Willis.
Drink hard with a vengeance.
Aye, that'll be tonight, brother. Aye, absolutely.
That's pretty good, no?
No, that scene where they've got the syrup.
Hold on, drink hard with a vengeance.
I know it's raspberry vodka in that wee scene. That's plenty. I was good. It was all right. What's the second one? Die harder, drink harder. What's the fourth one? Drink harder, die. What was that fucking?
That fourth one was pish.
The fourth one was all right. No, you know what? It's the fifth one that's shite. Trust, the fourth one's actually good. I thoroughly enjoyed the fourth one.
I'll take a pass.
Your wee guy for Jeepers Creepers is in it anyway. This one gives me the creeps.
Jeepers, where'd you get those weepers?
Let's go into it.
Let's get into it. Right, Craig Gordon remains in nets. Are you surprised? I'm going to say no.
How much do we think Craig Gordon was on a week under Romanov? Because he said he gave him a blank checkbook and he was flabbergasted by the offer he wrote down. But he seen it through though and he agreed to it.
Yeah, I know I don't get.
I'd say about 50 G's.
Piss off.
No!
No,
I'm telling you.
No, I love Craig Gordon, right? I'm his biggest fan. I think he's the best goalkeeper that I've seen in my lifetime play for Scotland. Can't really say how good Andy Gorham was or anyone before, or Jim Leighton, right? Don't really know them. I only seen highlights, but in terms of keepers that I've actually... Craig Gordon's the best keeper I've seen. But I'm not buying Romanov gave him a blank check. I think he may have gave him a decent increase in wage, but a blank check, no.
But he gave him like Celtic / Premier League money while at Hearts. No, I'm telling you, I think you'd be surprised with how much Gordon was on at Hearts.
I think Romanov talked shite. And I know Gordon went on to get a big £12 million move to Sunderland, but...
Was it no 9?
I'm pretty sure it was 12. I would bet money on. I think it was 12.
I seen 9 the other day. Like
I think it was 12.
Anyway, it was right. Final thoughts on Gordon before we move on. Before he pulls the express train at fucking Tidmouth Sheds here.
Just wish he was 10 years younger.
He'd still be fucking done with me.
Still be old, but still.
But yeah, he's in there, right? Ralston at right back. Can't really complain. I mean, I'd rather Max Johnson, but you know what? He had a good game against Greece, so I won't bash him too much, right? Suter and Grant Hanley. Grant Hanley's 61st appearance for Scotland tonight, and then Andy Robertson at left back. I mean, the back four kind of picks itself, right? We go further forward. We've got McTominay, McGinn, Gilmore.
But here, back to Romanov. He also said the reason he got rid of Burley was because he had a drinking problem and he wouldn't accept it. And Burley's assistant has come out since then and said that was not true. So, I wouldn't be surprised.
So I take it Romanov's not a fan of fucking Scotland at the minute then?
I wouldn't be surprised if Romanov's full of shite.
He's got a drinking problem. I think he's got a drinking problem. Why the fuck did he sack him?
I know, top of the table, and get out. I think, what the hell?
Right, McTominay, McGinn, Gilmore. That's your three centre mids. That's pretty good. And then at the front three.
Hold on, how we sped through this so quickly?
Because I want to get to Kenny McClean. Right, you go then. You know what you're on.
No, I want to talk about Ralston, but let's just get into the midfield.
Right, fuck you, let's talk.
No.
The time to talk about Ralston was when you were talking about Romanov part 2. Alright? No one cares about Romanov. It's done.
You brought him up.
Aye, when we were on Gordon. I'm not bringing him up when I'm talking about Kenny McClean.
Right, let's talk about McClean.
Right, Adams, Christie, McLean, that front three. I've no issues with Christie, right? But see Shea Adams, I think Shea Adams is pish. And see against Greece in the first game, I've never rated Adams, right? And for me, it just highlights how shite we are up front. Because this guy's pretty much nailed on. You're not going to be starting Conway or Hurst or Nisbet over him. And as much as I like James Wilson, he's not going to be starting over him. Then, either side of him, I believe it's going to be McLean. It could be McGinn, to be honest, but let's just talk about Kenny McLean. Why is he in here, right? Seriously.
No, I like Clark, but he's got no balls, man. Why not? Why not start Wilson? Why not start Miller?
I know.
Why not start the young guys?
Yo.
Why is Kenny McLean getting a start over Ferguson? Oh, I don't care. You could play McTominay deeper. You could play McTominay in McLean's role and have Ferguson play further forward. There is no reason that Kenny McLean should be starting this game over Lewis Ferguson.
See, starting him over Lennon Miller, that's one thing. See, starting him over Lewis Ferguson, that's another. We are talking about a guy that's one of Serie A's best midfielders. There's not even an exaggeration.
Yeah, no,
on
we're
that.
talking
That's
about,
a fucking fact.
we're
by the
talking
way.
about somebody that does, when he moves on, we're looking at like 25, 30 million plus.
Yeah, in a league that doesn't really sell players for that,
Yeah.
especially Scottish ones. So,
A guy that is in high demand for
so
all the top.
you know, if we want
I
to,
mean, no, he's been linked to like pretty much every top Italian club.
yeah.
And he will go for a big amount when he does leave. Guy's been in great form. And he's relegated to the bench for Kenny McLean.
You know, and it's not a dig at Kenny McLean per se, it's more Clark. I don't mind Kenny McLean, but for me, he's not good enough to get picked in this team for me, man. He's not. There's a lot of young Scottish talent in the league that I'd rather go for. You know what I mean? You look at Lyle Cameron, Luke McCown, Connor Barron. You try to tell me they would do much worse than Kenny McLean. They're a lot younger. I mean, I know some of them are. I know, like, Luke McCown's about 26, 27. He's not like 19, but I just don't get McLean. I don't. I mean, Lewis Ferguson, it's like, I don't get it. It's baffling for Clark, man. Again, doesn't really matter if we win, but it just tells me that we'll probably see Lewis Ferguson come off the bench.
And we won't see Miller.
Yeah, and it's like, why pick him?
If we do see Miller, he'll get. I think for us to see Miller, I think we need to have the tie wrapped up.
But that doesn't learn anybody anything, doesn't it?
I think the only way we see Miller is with the tie wrapped up.
But your young players flourish, man, when they're thrown into the deep end. It's like, look at Old Trafford, right? Rangers. Bailey Rice, come on. He's one of Rangers' best players. But, like, why is he getting brought on in those games, but he can't get brought on in games like where you are winning? And it's the same with Lennon Miller. This guy's come out and said he wants to be the best player and he thinks he can be. See a guy like that? I want him on the pitch.
And Steve Clark came out and said he likes that attitude.
Aye.
But he doesn't like it enough to give him a chance.
I think we'll win. I did a preview earlier for us. I said 2-1. I think Greece will score because they were pretty unlucky not to score first time round, but I think it'll be enough for us to get over the line.
I'm going 2-0.
2-0. Greece.
2-0 Scotland.
2-0 Scotland. I think we'll win, guys. I think it'll be easy enough. But again, I think what hampers the fact that Lennon Miller getting brought on is the fact there's another midfielder. I mean, put it this way, right? Christie was out last game.
And Miller
With
never got
one
a chance.
midfielder on the bench and he didn't get fucking brought on. To me, that's disgraceful.
And you know that Ferguson will get brought on 100%.
Yeah.
Whether we're winning, losing, or drawing, Ferguson will get brought on, and he will get brought on ahead of Lennon Miller.
Yeah, I'd like to see Wilson get brought on as well in some capacity, but here, beggars can't be choosers at the end of the day. Hopefully we win, but I just hope it's a good game. But we know it's Steve Clark ball, man. It's normally fucking bogging.
Well, I mean, a few people called us out for comments in the last review.
No, they did.
Want to address that?
Well, I kind of addressed it earlier, but to reiterate, it's like, we're not going to win anything, realistically, right? And if we are going to win anything, it's going to be a tournament. You can't win. It's like, see these nation leagues, right? If we go into League B or go into League A, it's not the end of the world. I would just like to see us play good football. And yeah, winning is everything to a degree, but it's like, we beat Greece 1-0 in the first half playing good. Why did we need to play shite to get it over the line? You see my point?
Yep.
But as I said earlier, it's like, if that was Rangers or Celtic or, you know, Hearts, for example, in Europe, and we won 1-0 away, you wouldn't give a fuck. We'd all be sitting saying it's brilliant. I just think with international football, it is a wee bit different, man, and I think the standards have been risen. If this happens, like, you know, 15 years ago or 6-7 years ago under the Mcclean era when you're getting pumped in Kazakhstan, then maybe you'd have a different outlook on it. But anyway, the review will be uploaded 7 o'clock. Be there, be square. He's going 2-0. I'm going 2-1. It shall be a fun one. Till then, peace.